How's it going, YouTube? I'm back in the video, and today I'm talking about why the Los Angeles Lakers might need to trade LeBron James. Now, before any Lakers fans go down my throat and are like, "Oh my God, we just got LeBron, you're overreacting," whatever. I'm not a Lakers fan personally, but I'm looking at it from the outside in and be going in some reasons why it could benefit the team to trade LeBron. Am I saying they're going to trade LeBron? No. Do I think they're going to trade LeBron? Probably not. But why I think they might need to and why it could be beneficial to the team in the future and in the long run. In terms of the short run, yes, keep LeBron if you really want short-term success. But I'm beginning to even why that might not be worth keeping LeBron and all that. So yeah, pretty much I'm beginning to why I think it would benefit them in the long run and even a little bit in the short term, but pretty much mostly in the long term. So yeah, I'm getting to all that in this video. So without further ado, without rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so my first reason is going to be pretty much keeping him only does pretty much nothing except for the next 1 or 2 years that he probably has left of dominance. The Lakers have a chance to be a playoff team, and a playoff team that may go to the second, maybe third round max. But I mean, just look, even if they add another superstar player or all-star level player, there's still a very, very big chance that they will not be making the championship. As, okay, well, Durant's going to leave Golden State. That's pretty self-explanatory at this point that Durant's leaving. But once Durant leaves, they're going to probably re-sign Klay Thompson, and they're going to have a chance to re-sign DeMarcus Cousins. So, I mean, that's still going to be a very good starting four for the Warriors, and plus Andre Iguodala is still on that team. So, I mean, not like the Warriors are going to have a drastic drop-off, and they're still going to be a very good team, even if they only have Klay Thompson, Draymond, and Curry. That team won the NBA Finals with that big three, so they could definitely do it once again. Steph Curry is still one of the best players in the league, and Klay Thompson is still one of the best shooters in the league, and Draymond Green can be a very, very good defender at times still, and he's still a very, very good role player to have on your team. So, I mean, that team could still very much be a championship contending team, even if you take away DeMarcus Cousins and Kevin Durant, which is crazy to say. But now, let's say you add LeBron James, a superstar, but I mean, when you look at it, the two biggest in Durant and Kawhi, let's be honest, Durant's not going there because Durant probably wants to win a championship by himself, or at least with a team that he won't be expected to, and he's expected to go to somewhere like New York, both of which he would be able to, if he won a championship with them, he would be very well respected. DeMarcus Cousins, he's probably going to leave to whoever can get the biggest money. So yeah, and then also Kawhi Leonard, he's already expressed saying that he does not want to be in LeBron's shadow and he does not want to play with the Los Angeles Lakers. So three very big superstar free agents are already off the table, and that does not leave you with any of the best of the best. So you're probably going to have to be settling with a all-star level player, which is still very nice, but I mean, if they do have to settle with that, let's be honest, they're still not going to be able to beat the Warriors. They probably can't beat the Nuggets, and the Rockets are still going to be a struggle for them. So, I mean, it's not like even if they do add that, they're going to be getting a huge championship no matter what for the next 1 or 2 years. And that's assuming that LeBron stays healthy for these next 1 or 2 years. We've already seen him get a groin injury, and yes, he was still dominant. A lot of people are acting like he wasn't having a dominant season. Before he got injured, they were the 4th seed in the West. They were a very good team before the injury. But then, I mean, after the injury, he never really was the same. Everybody was getting injured, and he just really was actually looking human for the one time in his career ever. So, I mean, assuming that he does stay healthy, he only has about 1 or 2 years of legit dominance left until Father Time ultimately catches up with him. So, I don't think keeping him is worth those 1 or 2 years, especially when he's going to have another 2 years on his contract where you're pretty much just giving him a lot of money. So, I think trading him will probably actually help you more in the short term and the long term than it would be keeping him, as I just don't see keeping him benefiting them in very many ways, except for a little bit of success in the very near future. But now my second reason is going to be that they could get a valuable young talent or picks in a trade. As I mean, if you're an NBA contender, I can guarantee you someone like the Houston Rockets they were almost about to give up 5 first-round picks for Jimmy Butler. Could you imagine what they would do for LeBron James? They would probably give up 5 first-round picks, every piece of young talent that they have on that team, plus maybe even some veteran role players for LeBron James. So, I mean, if they traded with someone like the Houston Rockets or any other contenders like Denver Nuggets or someone like that, they're going to be able to get many valuable picks and a lot of young talent. As I mean, LeBron James is still probably a top 3 player in the NBA right now. Maybe top 2. Maybe Kevin Durant is the only player above LeBron James. I personally think he's top 3 because I do think there's one person that I'm not going to say because they're probably going to have an aneurysm if I say it. But I'm going to say LeBron is probably a top 3 player in the NBA still. So still a very, very great player and very dominant player. So I mean, if you're a contender, you want those 1 or 2 years of dominance because you're like that 1 or 2 2 years of dominance from LeBron James is going to benefit you way more than if you're the Lakers getting 1 or 2 dominant years to only get to the 3rd round. But if the Houston Rockets got it and paired James Harden, LeBron, and Chris Paul together, well, now you're probably going to the NBA Finals and potentially winning the NBA Finals if you do make that trade, no matter who you get rid of, because veterans are going to come to the team in free agency anyway. But now if the Lakers did that, they would get a lot of first-round picks from the Rockets, and like I said, with the LeBron only having 1 or 2 years, Chris Paul probably only having 1 or 2 years left, if they trade with someone like Houston, those first-round picks could be very valuable in the future, especially as the years go along. Those first-round picks are probably going to be more valuable as the Rockets would get worse and worse. And that's just assuming it's the Rockets. They could follow the same blueprint with pretty much any other team in the NBA that is currently close to contending for an NBA championship. Now, my third reason is going to be keeping him could stunt their young players' growth a lot. As I mean, let's be honest, as long as LeBron James is on that team, Luke Walton, and as long as Luke Walton's a coach, and anybody else is a coach, they're going to completely focus the offense around LeBron just because of how good LeBron is. Now, am I saying that's wrong? No, but when you're trying to develop young guys like Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, I was about to say Zubac, but they made a horrible trade. But yeah, when you're trying to develop people like that, it's going to be very hard to develop them alongside of letting LeBron James dominate and help you win games. And I just don't see that happening. Maybe Lonzo Ball, because Lonzo Ball's going to be able to pass to LeBron, but that also might stunt his growth, because let's be honest, after LeBron, there's a very high chance Lonzo Ball never plays with someone as good as LeBron James ever again in his career. So, I mean, that could stunt his growth. Brandon Ingram's not going to be able to be as ball dominant as he wants to because he has to defer to LeBron. Kyle Kuzma's not going to be able to score as much as he wants to and really have the ball in his hands because, once again, he has to defer to LeBron. So really, LeBron's going to help hurt the Lakers in the long term as the Lakers' young group is not going to be as developed as they should have been at the time when LeBron does leave. And now my fourth and final reason is going to be that it will let them free of distractions. Let's be honest, last year, before LeBron was at it, the Lakers didn't have any distractions. I mean, who really cared about the Lakers? They were just a really bad team that no one really could care less about. But then they added LeBron James, and out of nowhere, these trade rumors for Anthony Davis come along, the locker room gets disturbed, everybody's out of sorts, Luke Walton's probably getting fired by the end of the season, Magic Johnson's in the hot seat to add another superstar. I mean, they were expected to win the NBA Finals, putting all this pressure on young talent. Let's be honest, LeBron brought a lot of stress and a lot of distractions to the Lakers franchise, a very young Lakers franchise at that was just not ready for that, in a locker room that was not built around to handle this much stress, because they had a young coach, a young core, and one superstar. And that superstar, of course, he could take it. He's been taking his whole career, but the young coach and the young core that they had with the team was just not ready for that at all, and it just killed the chemistry almost immediately. And plus, then you add like personalities like Lance Stevenson and people like that, and then that's just a recipe for disaster once all that distractions come along. And that's exactly what happened, especially around the trade deadline when Anthony Davis did request his trade. So yeah, I'm pretty sure those are pretty much the reasons why I think that it would benefit them to trade LeBron. Now, am I saying that they should? No, I'm actually not, because I mean, if they do add someone like Anthony Davis into the next 2 years, to add him through a trade, or just add another star player like Bradley Beal, Klay Thompson, or anything like that, yes, they're going to be very good, but I still don't think they're going to be NBA Finals contenders, and I just don't see LeBron winning in the NBA Finals with the Los Angeles Lakers in his entire career. So, with that said, I think it would benefit the Lakers, since they're not going to be winning in championships, to trade him while he still has value. As in the third and fourth years of this contract, he will most likely not be the same player he is, and his trade value will plummet down, as now you're going to have all damaged goods. No one wants him because he's going to cause a distraction anyway, and he's not good enough to give up all the young talent anyway, so I'm not going to trade for him at all. So, I mean, I think they should either trade him now and trade him while he's hot, or just not trade him at all and let him ride it out. But I personally think they should trade him. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you think that they should trade him? Do you think they should keep him? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you did like the video, put a like button and the subscribe button. That'd mean the absolute world to me, and I can't thank y'all for all the support y'all been showing. I've been showing tons of support on the channel lately, and I just cannot thank y'all enough. But I also have to give all glory to God. He's the reason I'm here. He's blessed me, put me in this position to make these videos, spread his name through these videos as well. He's blessed me, kept the people around me safe, kept all my, me healthy, the people around me healthy, the people around them healthy, and just kept everybody that I really am close with healthy, having good lives. And my life has been very good lately, and I just cannot thank him enough. All glory to God. He's really blessed me with so many things in my life, and I just cannot give enough glory to him. But like I said, that's it for this video. So if you like the video, put a like button and subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. And I hope you have a blessed day. Could I have a blessed day? So you need to have a blessed day. See you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah, blah, blah.